Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is a chilly stream because it's really cold out. Uh, says it's -3. It's probably colder. You gotta actually click on the thing to update it sometimes. Alright, let's let it sit for a second. -5. Okay, it's -5 out. So this is the chilly stream. Uh, hmm, I need to drink some water or something. I drank some liquor today, so I haven't been drinking any water since. Oh, there it is. Also took some kratom, and I don't really know if it works that well or what. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I might just end it if no one's watching. Whatever. But sometimes people watch. This is StreamYard too, so if anybody wants to come up, just let me know, and I'll drop a link. Um, Sitting in my warm, cozy bed right now. Uh, I got a big blanket, and like I'm never cold in my room. It doesn't matter, even if it's like -5 out. My room's really hot, and I got this warm ass blanket, so I'm always feeling good. Yeah, I drank some amaretto, and then I had two schnapps shots, and then I took like a whole bunch of kratom. I didn't really feel the kratom that much. It might have made me feel relaxed. I just took a nap for like the last 2 hours. I was taking a nap. Uh, those schnapps were really good. I ran out of. I was thinking they're gonna be more bitter, or gross, and that I was gonna need a chaser, but I didn't. I drank them with no chaser, and it was good. I drank the amaretto with Coke, cherry Coke, and it was actually a really good chaser. I think Dr. Pepper would have worked a little better, but I don't have any Dr. Pepper, so I don't really like Dr. Pepper. Like I wouldn't drink it on its own that often, but like for an amaretto chaser, it'd be the best. They both taste very similar. They have like the almond extract type taste. Yeah, I wonder if my notification went out. I only uploaded one video today. I just downloaded that video from I saw it and it was really funny, but it was like this teacher channel or something. He just made it like five of these like weird emotion videos, and the other ones didn't even really make too much sense. But then that one was funny. He's like, "When am I ever gonna use algebra?" I linked that video. I linked his channel. That seems like something that might blow up. That was a really funny clip. So I was like, dude, yeah, this is one of those things that might catch on. I was like, I can get some views off this. That was funny as fuck. Yeah, this might be a. It's saying 0 viewers, and I don't know. I had zombies up here, and sometimes when a lot of people were up here, I get like 13 people or whatever. Like that was crazy. That's the most I've ever gotten. I mean, I'm lucky if I have one or two. Even on my gaming streams, I'd at least get I get like two people the whole time, but it says one now. What's up? 0. Yeah, kind of sucks. Remember, like one guy came in here is like, "Yeah, you actually got to do something before people start watching." I went on his channel, and he's like one of those incel weirdo dudes, and I was like, who wants to watch your channel? It's a bunch of dumb losers. Like, fuck. And he only had like 100 views. Like he's talking to the guy who has like 300,000 plus views. So it's like I don't know what he's trying to tell me about. I mean, I don't really advertise as much. Like I could advertise more and put tags and that, but that's just too much like effort, really. And YouTube isn't even like a good source of income or anything, really, unless you like aren't controversial and you do everything by the books. Like I can never be a successful YouTuber because uh I'm just not cookie cutter and politically correct enough. I have to be like a Mr. Beast motherfucker or something. I should just do something ridiculous. Maybe I could get some viewers in here. I walked outside with my shorts with just my shorts on. I was shirtless and it was like 4 degrees. That was crazy how cold. It was really cold, but I'm not sick or anything. Like I don't have a cold. I wasn't out there for very long, but like still like you'd expect like I might get a little cold, but maybe I just got like immune to it from doing that. Yeah, that's what they do in Russia. They have kids go outside when it's like super duper cold out, and then just like roll around and shit. And they basically become like immune to it. They're used to the cold, so it's actually smart just to go outside when it's super cold out for a little bit. My cat's scratching at my door. I know he does that sometimes. Usually does that when Rhonda's locked in the other room and Midnight wants me to go get her. But sometimes he'll just scratch on my door for some reason. Where are you situated at currently? My bed. I'm just laying in my bed. It's really cold outside, so I'm just in my nice warm bed. Speak up, Shiva. My volume low or my mic volume is at 100%, so it should be fine. Hey, don't spam. Don't spam, Sarah. Yeah, I drank a bunch of liquor today. Drank a bunch of liquor, took some kratom. That kratom didn't even really work. Like I remember I used to take kratom. I did like 20 grams at a time and I actually felt it, but today I took like 24 pills and I didn't feel shit. I didn't really feel it, but The liquor was good, dude. I had the amaretto, and then I had 2 shot glasses of schnapps, those 2 little shot bottles, and then a bunch of amaretto, and that was pretty good. I didn't even get, like, hammered. I didn't get super hammered. I got silly, but what's your what's your damn opinion about the newest vehicular design Tesla? Ooh, I don't know. I heard they're recalling a lot of Tesla. They're recalling a lot of Teslas, like they recalled most of their vehicles. And that the government has to like offer incentives for people to actually buy electric cars because their sales are going down a lot. So I don't really know how I feel about electric vehicles. And they say electric vehicles are only really good for short distance driving. Like you wouldn't want to take an electric car on a cross country trip because there aren't nearly as many electric recharge stations as there are gas stations, and electric car batteries aren't meant for long distance. Uh, so I wouldn't personally get one because yeah, you'd be saving money on gas, but they aren't as good as just a normal gas engine. Like there's just too many nuances with them. Like they're not sure if they had better batteries and they could run longer, I'd get an electric car, but where it is now, like they're just kind of you know, I would personally not get an electric vehicle because there's not like I wouldn't be able to drive it to like like a couple states away or something. It's more like if you live like in a place with like a lot like a city or something, like you'd have to live somewhere with a lot of stations or whatever. I live in a city, I could drive it around, but if I wanted to take it out, like I'd be scared to take it like very far because it could die on you, and then you're out in a fucking field. There ain't no You're in the middle of nowhere. There ain't no electric charge stations. I don't know. I haven't even seen the new Tesla design. I've seen a lot of there's like the Model S's and stuff. I see Teslas. Like I've seen a bunch of Teslas around here, but I don't know. I have a 2004 Subaru Forester, and it was like $500. So my car's literally 500 bucks, but it's good, and I actually worked on it. So I replaced a bunch of stuff that needed to be replaced, and it used to stall up a lot, and like you like starting from a stop like would be really hard for it, and you'd have to like really just like massage the like acceleration just to get it to actually kick in. But after I worked on it enough, now it runs perfectly, and it doesn't have any of those issues. Wait, you legally drive now? I thought you were 13. No, I have a license. Yeah, I have a driver's license. My cousin bought his damn new Mercedes just damn recently, but got damn vandalized by a gang of thieves. Your cousin's buying like Teslas and Mercedes. He must be loaded. Shit. If I was 13, why are you watching me, Sarah? It's kind of creepy. If you're actually in a chick, it'd be fine, but I know you're a male troll, so my cousin is from a village called Nutrient Valley. That's funny. Oh, Sarah, I guess I'm going to Mexico in a week. I'm I'm like legit going to Mexico in a week. So I might do a live stream from there if I can. I might not be staying overnight, but I might do a live stream from Tijuana. Or I could just do it from I'll be in Los Angeles for like 2 days, and then I'm gonna be in San Diego. But I might do like a live stream from Tijuana. So that'd be cool. I'll show you Mexico. I'll be like, hey, look, this is Mexico. I've never been to California, so that's gonna be two new places. I've never been to California and I've never been to Mexico, so we're gonna go to both. And then I'll have been to three countries: America, Canada, and Mexico. So we're gonna get some tequila down there. Yeah, I've never been to California, and I live in Washington. I'm gonna name all the states I've been to: Washington, Oregon, Idaho. Uh, hold on, I've been to a bunch. Let me remember: Arizona, Colorado, South Dakota, Minnesota. Where else? So one of the Dakotas, Minnesota, Nebraska. I've been to Nebraska, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. I think if I went to New York and New Jersey, probably Connecticut. Wait, no, I didn't go to Connecticut. No, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, uh, Virginia. I think that's it. Yeah, Pennsylvania. I'm naming all the ones on the East Coast: Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, um, and Maryland, and then maybe Virginia too. Mudton. So I've been to plenty of states, and yeah, I went to Arizona, Colorado, Minnesota, yeah, but I've never been to California. I've been to a lot of different states, never, never even California. But I'm gonna go there in like a week, literally next Thursday, so even less than a week. So that's only like 5 days away. I'm gonna be going to a new state in Mexico too, new country, and I'm old enough to I could buy booze there and cigarettes, so we're gonna be buying booze. I'll be buying like tequila in Mexico and some ciggies. I worked in Toronto, Canada before. I worked in Toronto, Canada before my visa expires. My visa is about to expire. Hello, I'm from India. I have visa for United States. So hard, uh, so hard to obtain working visa in North America. My visa, my visa is so hard. I need green card. Yeah. Meanwhile, I could just like walk into Mexico and walk into Canada. They let me through like flying colors every time. They don't care. Actually, sometimes Canadian Border Patrol are assholes to me, but they've been assholes to me before. But I've never dealt with Mexican Border Patrol, but I'd guess it's not even as bad because uh, Canada, like the border crossing I go to, there aren't even that many people usually, but in Mexico, it's like by the thousands, like every day. So they probably don't even stop to search most people. I tried getting visa in America and Britain, but they rejected me. Europe and Britain are very difficult. No, they aren't. Not for an Indian. If you're from India, they'll let you into England easily. They let a lot of Indians into England. Some parts of Europe. There's France. All right, so countries that are friendly to immigrants. Europe. So in Europe, England, France, Germany, Italy. Those are some countries in Europe that are actually really friendly to immigrants. Countries that aren't friendly to immigrants or don't let in a lot in Europe, like Poland. Yeah, Poland's one of them. I know places like Denmark, like they send their immigrants away after a while, like refugees. Uh, some of those Scandinavian countries are actually like weird. They have different policies. Like you'd think they'd be like really liberal and be more friendly, but they actually like deport a lot of them. Then places like France and England and Germany, they're super friendly. But then like Poland, they don't allow in many. England England is easy, but Britain and Europe are difficult. You understand? England is part of Britain, so uh, so technically the differentiation is Britain. England is Britain and it is in Europe, so it's both. You're trolling me with your bad geography. England, Germany, France are easy, but Europe is hard. You're trolling me with your bad geography because all of those countries are in Europe. Yeah, there's countries like I know that Poland and Russia would be, and only a little part of Russia is actually considered Europe, but Russia and Poland would be hard on immigration. You know much about England? I know enough that I know it's uh, part of it's Britain and it's in Europe, so you're trolling me with your bad geography once again. Hey, your Asian friend may know more about England. My country is a former English colony, just like Stephen. Hong Kong and America are both former English colonies, so I have as much reason to learn about England as he does. They both live in former English colonies. I read a Wikipedia about this place. It's an England territory before. Yeah. Actually, my state was owned by England even after the um revolution. Washington wasn't even made a state until 1889, and then England owned it for a long time after. So, but was your Asian friend born before 1997 or after? Yeah, I'm not gonna give up that personal information, Sarah Lom. You have to suck it out of my wiener. He he would be Chinese anyway. He's half Chinese ethnically, but yes, nationally he is Chinese too. So, does that mean I'm like half English or something? No, I'm not English. If I was English, my teeth would be rotten, and I'd be drinking a pint of Guinness every day. Or stout. What do they drink? They drink like lager or something or stout. My teeth would be fucked up, mate, and I'd be talking like this. My, I'm from England. My teeth are fucked up. I love Manchester United. I play football with my friends. We watch Manchester United on the telly. I don't like them bloody Frenchies. Them bloody French always giving us English a hard time. I don't like the Irish. That'd be me if I was from England. I'd have like really fucked up teeth and I'd, I'd be drinking like Guinness all day and it's my England impression. What do you think of Mars? Do you think there are people from Mars? No. Mars, no. They've sent rovers to Mars, and they have not found any organic material outside of Earth. So I don't think there are people from Mars. Because if there were, they'd find organic material there. Oh, only 1% battery. Ooh. How am I 1% battery? I put it in before. StreamYard kills your fucking battery. I gotta turn I gotta like kill my brightness. Do you think the world is ending? Uh, Actually, technically, the world is always ending. Every second that goes by, it's closer to ending. So, yeah, the world is ending eventually. Not right now, I guess. Just like every single second, you're getting older and closer to death. So, the world is technically always ending. When do you think the world will end? Uh, I, well, you know not the day nor the hour, as the quote goes. So I don't know. Do you know who Jesus of Nazareth was? Yes. I went to Catholic school my whole life. Of course I know who Jesus is. Do you know who Muhammad is? Do you know who Osama bin Laden? I don't know. Do you know who Babe Ruth was? You know who Hillary Clinton is? That's how I know the Bible quote. You know not the day nor the hour. No, I don't know if it's the is it the day nor the hour? Yeah, I think so. That's the quote. And I don't know when the world's ending. I'm not gonna guess. Probably not in my lifetime. I'd have to guess. Not in my lifetime. I get whatever. Are you trying to doomcast on me or something? Like, mm, this is some good water, dude. I got a bunch of water in this lemonade bottle. Oh, I wish I had some lemonade right now. That'd be cool. I would go to the store and buy some of the stuff, but it's like it's just too cold out. I don't want to go out. It's like it literally says -9 degrees Fahrenheit. Wait, no, -5 on my screen. It was even colder last night. It was -10. Just too fucking cold to go anywhere. I was trying to open up my window just to feel how cold it was last night, and my window was frozen shut. So like that's how I know it was fucking cold as hell. 'Cause I couldn't even open up my window. It was frozen shut, and I was like, dude, that's crazy. And then like when I opened up my window this morning, there's just steam came out of my room because of like the heat in my room and then how cold it was outside. Is like opened it up and a bunch of like fucking steam came out. It's been cold as hell. It's too cold here. I went outside today in my shirt, and my shorts. I mean my shirtless and in shorts, and I'm not even sick or anything. So when it gets super cold out, you gotta go out there and get used to it. Or you aren't even chatting. Come on, keep chatting, Sarah Lom. You ever watch any hey viewers, you ever watch The Twilight Zone? I've been watching that. I have every episode downloaded, seasons 1 to 5. The Twilight Zone is actually a really, really good show. If you guys haven't watched it yet, give it a try. I think The Twilight Zone and South Park are my all-time favorite movie shows, and I have them. I have every episode of South Park, every episode of The Twilight Zone downloaded. and I'll just watch them multiple times. Like I'm rewatching the Twilight Zone because I think I may have missed a couple episodes, so we're rewatching all of season 1 right now. Hey, stop spamming. I love the King of Nazareth. I love the King of Nazareth. He's actually the king of the Jews. Uh, well, anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be watching the Twilight Zone later tonight. I'm gonna be watching it. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you should try it. You should watch the Twilight Zone if you haven't. It's actually a very, very good show. It's made in 1959. In South Park, we're watching South Park, and wait, what was I? I was watching the Twilight Zone. We watched one where that lady saw that hitchhiker lady. Oh wait, no, she saw a hitchhiker dude like everywhere she was going, and then she found out that she died. And then we watched another one where that man comes back from World War I into like present day on an Air Force base in France, and then the guy that he saved came back that day, and then they told him about him. And what else do we watch? And then we watched the Eye of the Beholder is a good Twilight Zone episode. It's where this lady who's like actually like hot when they show her. They do this like surgery and they're like, "Oh, we didn't fix you. You got to look normal." And then like it pans to the doctors and everybody else, and they literally have like pig mess on their face. So that one was the Eye of the Beholder. So it just says that uh, beauty's in the eye of the beholder or whatever. So hey, could you stream these episodes on here for us? Uh, no, sorry, Mahash. I can't. I'd get it taken down for copyright. I can't show that stuff. It's copyright infringement. I especially want to watch South Park episodes. Uh, yeah, you should watch Oh, I see. Mahash. Do you know how to download this episode? If you could download all these episodes. I know how to. I have every single episode of the Twilight Zone and South Park downloaded. You could just download them for free. I could anybody that wants to know how to see any of these shows for free and doesn't want to pay for them. I know all the websites and everything. So I don't know if I can link them, but uh, I know there's all these streaming sites and cool. Are you on Discord? No, I don't use Discord. Sorry. I used to use Discord, but then I don't know. I just stopped using it. I don't. I have Steam and Instagram. If you if you want to add me on Steam, it's my same username on here, FrostMafia1380. But no, what I'd recommend is if anybody has a VPN, download a VPN first, and then go to the Pirate Bay and just look up South Park seasons 1 through 10 or something, or Twilight Zone 1 through 5 complete series, and you just download them from the Pirate Bay. That's how I did it. What's your Instagram? What is it? Oh, it's SpongeBob Circle Pants 1987. Yeah, so all lowercase SpongeBob Circle Pants 1987, I think is my Instagram. My yeah, I don't even really. I think that's what it is. Yeah, and then my Steam is Frost Mafia 1380. SpongeBob Circle Pants 1987. That looks good. Well, that just depends, Mahash Trahash. If you wanna VPN Pirate Bay South Park seasons 1 through 10, got yeah. That's that's just a suggestion. I'm not telling you to do that because that is technically breaking the law. So I don't want to. I'm not going to condone it. I can't condone criminal activities, but and if you were to get a VPN to do that, don't get a free PN. don't get a free VPN. Don't get it on like don't download anything free. You have to download one that costs money because the free ones suck. But I use Mullvad VPN. It's $5 a month, and it's like actually the VPNs are very good. You should use. It's not just for piracy and stuff. It's, you want to keep anything secure. I have Nord. Oh yeah, yeah. NordVPN's good, but I used ExpressVPN and it was like $13 a month, and I bought it monthly because I use it for pirating and shit. So if it's I don't want to just continually pay for it because I'm not always pirating. I'll just do it all in one month. But I use Mullvad, and Mullvad's $5 a month. It's in Sweden, and even the Swedish government went to their headquarters and tried to get information from them, but they couldn't because they don't store anything locally. So that proves that it's actually really secure, and that their government could even get access to Mullvad VPN's records because they don't store anything locally. So that's kind of why I use it. It's really secure, and then it's actually the cheapest one because all the other ones are like $13 a month, but Mullvad's 5. Cool. Yeah, I really like it, honestly. And then you gotta get a torrent client, so you gotta get like Qubit torrent or something. I use Qubit torrent, but that's what you want if you wanna. It's cool that you have a VPN, but because if you have a VPN, then you could do any of stuff like that. I know all the sites for pirating like anything. Like I, if you want to watch stuff, you could do stuff without downloading it, like streaming sites. We got azm.to. You can look up Movie 7. You got azm.to, Movie 7, Flixtor, WW3 or 4. They change it sometimes. I don't know all the direct links off the top of my head, but those are just a couple of the sites to look out for. Those are the best ones I found. Um, I pirate a lot of games too, so the Pirate Bay is really good for it. But then there's also other sites. There's like SteamRip.com. There's Steam Unlocked. But the Pirate Bay pretty much has everything. So yeah, if you've ever seen it, you should just look up The Twilight Zone. It's actually a really, really, really cool show. I'd say it's one of the best TV shows of all time. It's pretty much timeless because it just teaches lessons. But South Park is also awesome. Like I've seen every single episode of South Park like many, many times, multiple times. I've seen the entire series like 5 times. That's cool. We had 6 people here at one point. Damn. Hey Sarah Lom, what's your Asian friend's favorite TV series? Oh, he's currently watching South Park. He really likes it because I told him about South Park and everything. So then he's watching it. He really likes it. He really liked Breaking Bad. I liked Breaking Bad too. I watched the whole series. Breaking Bad was a fucking awesome show. So I think maybe Breaking Bad or South Park. I watched all Breaking Bad too. Like sometimes when a lot of people hype shows up, I think they're overrated. But then I actually watched Breaking Bad and I loved it. Like Breaking Bad was actually super fucking good. I also watched a lot of The Sopranos. I don't know what season I'm on for The Sopranos, but I gotta get back to web design, learning to code, music production. Oh, you're talking to a musician. I play guitar, uh, but I've been in a very floaty state where I just read and at most play piano, but haven't had energy to truly create. Yeah, I play guitar in my stream sometimes. Uh, I could play right now, but oh, Cubase. Yeah, there's Cubase, and I tried. I was looking. Yeah, I used the Pirate Bay to download I did get some. I was trying to get music production softwares and stuff. I was looking up like the best ones. There's like Cubase and there's other ones. Which one? I haven't found them in a while, but I did download. I downloaded like some I got like Amplitude for guitar and stuff. So you can basically just download like that type of stuff. You have like everything in there. I've only really used like Audacity, and that's like literally the simplest recording software you could possibly use. But I can literally download like whatever I want. I could download like the best stuff, ever because I could pirate it. I have Premiere Pro, and I have Premiere Pro. I have what is it? I have Photoshop, Premiere Pro. I mean, I got all that stuff. Like I have Synths, but I've been putting that shit off for years. Cubase for music production. This laptop has Logic Pro, but Cubase I signed up for but never downloaded, which is a shame. I just want someone to install it all for me, and I'll pay them for their time. Oh yeah, Pro Tools and Reason. Yeah, I've heard of all these. Because I was researching it for I was thinking about recording, but what I found hard was drums, like drum tracks, because I'm not a drummer. I don't have like a drum kit. I don't have a digital drum kit, so I was thinking of making music and stuff, and I have a bass and a guitar, but then I was like, well, I just need a drum, because I couldn't even, I was like, how do I program these drums? And I couldn't really find anything, and I downloaded like this shit where it just played it like these different like the patterns and whatever, and you could kind of change it. But I was like, dude, I don't even know how to program these drums, and yeah, digital drum kit is a must. I don't even have a drum kit. Like my friend had a drum kit at his house, and I was like, dude, I should get this, but I don't know. That's like too many. I could barely play bass, but I could play bass just because I know how to play guitar. It's about it. Like that's my skills aren't really anything special on a bass. It would just be, just for holding rhythm down. Really, like it wouldn't be nothing special if I played it. My bass is pretty nice. Then I have a Jackson JS22, my guitar, and it's pretty. I like it. And then I got a Boss Katana Mark One for my actual amp. I got a Boss Katana Mark One, and I got the Amplitude. So sometimes I'll just plug my guitar into my computer and just play through there because that has like every amp and every pedal and everything you want. I just have absolute pitch, so I play piano by ear. Can I play a note? I'm gonna play a note and see if you could guess it. All right, let's test it. So I don't know the notes. Well, there's only 12 notes, so it's not that much to remember. There's only 12 different notes. What? Yeah, but how do you not know the notes on a piano? Like C, D, E. Um, how does piano go? Is it C, D, E, F, G, A, B? I think that's a piano's tuning, and a guitar is E, A, D, G, B, E standard tuning. I don't know. I don't know about keys, but I do know about. I can name all the notes on the guitar. Like it actually really helps. It's how you learn faster. Is like literally just learn all the notes. But guitar is even simpler because you don't need to read sheet music or anything. Like there's tabs, but I do know all the names of the notes. But I don't know. I mean, there's like diminished stuff, and I could play like keys, and I mean, I could play scales, but you don't even need to know music theory to be able to play some like scales and things like that. Yeah. The more you play, the better you get at hearing stuff by ear. This is a Phrygian dominant. This is A minor. Uh, A major. It helps to know. You should. I mean, just knowing notes and some scales. I mean, for guitar, that's like really. Uh, I mean, it does help. You don't need to know the names of the notes, but it is better for when you talking to other musicians and stuff. Like if you're talking to another musician about like how to play something or what to play, just knowing the names of different chords and things like that would be is better to, if you want to communicate with them. It's like, hey, play C or play a D here or something, or do an E there, or do yeah. There's a lot of confusing stuff in the music theory. There's like modes and intervals and different things like that. I don't know any of that stuff. That's another thing I have to get on. I mean, it's just learn the names of the notes. It's really that easy, and yeah, there's only 12 to learn. So A sharp, B, B sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, and then that's it. So but all the creative stuff was left behind. Yeah, I only got into. I've been creative for. I mean, if you check out my channel, I did short films and stuff. Like my friend is really into films, and I did short films with them and everything, and we even made like a shitty movie together and all this stuff. And he's still doing he does Plotagon, like he makes these Plotagon videos. And I used to be really good. I used to edit my videos and things like that. Where are you from? Washington State, USA. Do you like any bands or genres or anything? I'm a metal, like I play metal guitar, so I like Megadeth and Metallica and things like that. So I mean Megadeth is actually like pretty hard to learn. I mostly play the rhythm guitar. I'm trying to get better at like lead guitar. I want to do like the like sweep picking and arpeggios and stuff. That stuff takes a lot of practice, but even the rhythm is hard for like Megadeth. Like you actually have to. Metallica has hard stuff too, but I think Megadeth is even harder. I don't even know. How did I? How did you come? How did you sub to me? I subbed to. Oh, you saw me on John Camillo's, and then you were talking about cats, and then techno trance. Oh yeah. I knew a guy like that. He's into all the techno, the trance and that type of stuff. He died. Yeah, rest in peace, Igor. He's from Poland. He's actually into all the house music and all the electronic stuff. I remember he used to play that stuff all the time. Like he'd dance pop, some top 40s and shit from the 2000s and 90s. Ooh, Megadeth was big in the 90s. Oh, that's sad. Wait, Igor died. Do you know who Igor is? Igor, he's from Anderson Henderson. Anti-Semitic. I never heard him being anti-Semitic. I'm not sure. You'd think he'd be kind of against Nazis and stuff since he's Polish. That makes sense that he wouldn't even like Nazis or you know. Yes, he would stay awake for hours on end, and I would see him having seizures, epileptic like fits. Yeah, he used to do those like 100-hour live streams, and When did he die and what from? Well, I was talking to Liz. I don't know if you know Liz from Anderson Henderson, and she said like she's like, yeah, I was talking to this guy who actually knew Igor too, and he said he died drug overdose. I mean, he was into drugs, but like he wasn't even that bad back then. Like he wasn't even doing it really on Anderson Henderson, but apparently he got kicked out of the house or something, and then he ended up in like a homeless shelter, and then he died. And it was weird because that was only a couple years ago that I knew him, and he wasn't even that old, dude. He was like 19 when I was talking to him. He's like my age now, so that was like a. His dad was huge, yeah, muscular. Dude, I saw his dad. He's like a Polish bodybuilder and everything. Like he said, his dad like worked out like every day. Yeah, Igor's all skinny and stuff. I remember that. I remember like he was passing out in his 100-hour live streams. Like he made it to like 94 hours. Like he actually stayed awake for 94 hours. Then he just couldn't handle it anymore, and he passed out. And like his dad went in his room and was like cleaning up, like taking all the plates out and stuff. Is there an obituary? I don't know his last name, so I wouldn't be able to find it. I mean, I just knew he's from. He said he's from. And he lived in London. So I don't know, Igor or something from London. I don't know his last name. No, you know his last name? I didn't. Well, look it up then. Tell me if you could find it. Look up London. He's from London or lived in London. Yeah, Ski. All Polish last names end with Ski. Yeah, that make will be varied. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's not true, but I do know that like even Anderson Henderson said that like he's like, yeah, I was talking to Igor, and he lives in like a homeless shelter now, and but he's like he seems better. He's like he's saying that, but I don't know. But then I heard that he died. So from Liz, that sucked because I knew that guy. I was on his panel and I was like talking to him and shit. Like I think he's the first person that I ever talked to on Streamyard, and that was a couple years ago. Yeah. Oh, I saw that you saw my kitty. Yeah. Yeah, his channel does exist. It's Igor something. I don't know if it's Igor Henderson, but I remember that was his YouTube channel. I hope he's not dead, but I heard that he's dead, and I haven't seen him for a while. But I also haven't seen Anderson. So if Anderson came back, if Igor really was alive, he'd actually come. He'd go to Anderson's, but Anderson's been gone for like 2 months or something at this point because he got arrested, and I don't know where Anderson is. He could be in a psych ward, honestly, because Anderson does when he's not just out and about, he's like in a psych ward or in jail. So can't find Igor Henderson. Yeah, he's in jail. I haven't even watched Anderson in a while, dude. Like I was watching Anderson, a couple years ago, and then I stopped, and then I went back, and then he got fat. And I was like, whoa, because he looked completely different. Like he shaved off his beard, and then he got fat, and he had like short hair. And I was like, dude, Henderson looks like way different. How would he change this much in like 2 years? Steven, yes, Steve Bello. I know his whole name. I shouldn't say his full name, but he said it. He said it himself too. So, uh, Steven is extremely bipolar and often psychotic. I know that he very violent. Like he goes in a McDonald's and yells at people and tells everybody that the cops strangled him. And yeah, Steve Haven Bello, Melton John. Yeah, he is fat and likely due to antipsychotics. Maybe that's why he actually got he was losing a bunch of weight, and then he went to jail and he started getting crazy. So maybe he stopped taking them because he was fat. So maybe that's what was keeping him normal. Even when I was talking to him, he was actually like he was doing the Anderson Henderson program, and like he could talk. He was like coherent, and like you could actually have a conversation with him, and he wasn't like completely off the deep end. But then you could see it, and then he goes through like then when he starts yelling at the police and yelling at random people, he's going crazy. When he was fat, he was more sedated and jolly. Yeah. He also smokes a lot of weed. Like Anderson smokes a lot of weed. So maybe that doesn't mellow out everybody. Do you know who Colton Wood is? You ever heard of Colton Wood? It's too late to be playing guitar, but I don't really want to plug into my amp right now. But I was Queen of Boyd Nicole 32. Hi Nicole. Sorry, Lolly kicked you out. Yeah. What's his story, Colton Wood? Well, Colton Wood, I think it's a long story, but I think like Colton Wood, when he first started YouTube, did service dog community stuff. So basically, he had a service dog, and he'd go to like Planet Fitness and be like, "Hey, will you take my service dog?" And if they say no, then he goes crazy, basically. And Anderson Henderson actually did the same thing a couple years ago. He was doing the service dog stuff, even though he didn't even have like a service dog. So Colton Wood does that, and he's also a frauditor. So he basically calls the cops on everybody and is like really paranoid and calls everybody a stalker. He's like one of those people. Yeah, he's a frauditor and a service dog dude. Just like I mean Anderson Henderson. Think about Anderson Henderson, but maybe like crazier. Like is Colton Wood would be like more violent and more crazy than Anderson Henderson by like a lot. Yeah, you got to watch the hard Bigwood vlogs, Colt 45 Caliber Gaming. Those are his YouTube channels. The Hard Tard is where he posts a lot of he fights he gets in fights like with the cops like every day and yells at them and shit, and he hit a dude in the head with a bat that wasn't attacking him, and he filmed it. Oh, and then I knew that. Do you know who Zombies is, Mahash? Do you know who Zombies was on John Camillo, or AKA Incognito? Do you like him, or like what's your opinion on him? Oh, you like him? Yeah, he's pretty cool. I think he could go kind of crazy sometimes, but so that guy actually knew Colton Wood in real life. So Colton Wood lives in Los Angeles. Nice guy, delusional. Yeah, a little, but he's not completely delusional. Like you could talk to him and you could have like a normal conversation with him for like hours. Like he's not all crazy. Just like Anderson Henderson. It's not the whole time, but so that guy knew Colton Wood in real life back in Kentucky. So that guy Zombies actually knew Colton Wood in real life back in Kentucky, and they were friends. So if you want to know anything about Colton Wood, ask Zombies, because like he was actually friends with him in real life. Thank you, Frost Mafia Lolly. Just lost a good friend because of trolls. Thank you for hurt my back, Frost Mafia. Mafia knows. Lolly knows Karma is a bitch, and that's why Camillo treated her like shit. Yeah, John Camilla does kind of treat Lolly like shit. It's kind of, well, John Camilla doesn't even really treat Lolly like shit. She kind of does it to herself. Like, I don't want to talk bad or anything about her because I'm on her panel, but like at the same time, like John always fights with her over like stuff. He's like, don't ban that person, don't time them out, and then she's like yells at him, and yeah. Oh, and that guy Zombies was actually on Ray William Johnson back in the day, like 14 years ago. That guy Zombies was on that YouTube channel, Ray William Johnson, and it was like one of the first. He was on one of the first viral videos or whatever. You could still see the video of that guy Zombies. But I talk to that guy a lot, and he's on my channel. I'm not really conspiratorial or anything like that, or yeah, look up You Got Worms on Ray William Johnson, and then the guy yelling into his mic is the same guy, but like 15 years ago. This is actually one of Ray William Johnson's first videos. I got 4 viewers. What's up, guys? We're talking about Anderson, Colton, Igor, Zombies, John Camillo, Lolly. We haven't talked about Noodles yet. I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, you've been here the whole time. That's cool, thanks. Or you've been here close to the whole time. We got a Nicole. What's up, Nicole? Oh, it's -5 out right now. -5 Fahrenheit. Maybe I should turn my camera. I notice sometimes when I turn my camera on, I actually get more viewers. Ugh. All right. Here's my gaming chair, by the way. Camera, face front. I'm shirtless. Oh no, I'm shirtless. Ooh. Oh, we got what's up, 2 viewers. It's -5 out. It might be colder actually in Washington. Let's check the weather. Let's see how cold it is. -5. Okay, it's not as bad as last night. It was -10 yet last night. Where'd my pick go? Shit. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that was Tornado Souls that I was playing. That's what I was practicing. That was Tornado of Souls, and then it's like I gotta look at the tabs for that. I gotta practice the whole song because I know this part. I know the rhythm part. And then the solo is like crazy, so I don't know, I gotta practice. I'd have to practice for like a couple years for the solo, but the rhythm part isn't too difficult. What other Megadeth? Oh, we could play. Let's play a Toot Le Moon by Megadeth, Toot Le Mon or whatever. Remember, realize life was a game. That was a Toot Le Mon by Megadeth. That's the end part. That end part is like really sad. It's like okay, back. Okay, so we just played You in School Nowadays. No. Do you know how to play? Yeah, some. I what even is that song? I forgot. It's like bro. Uh, I, I don't even know the name of that song, but I know how to play it. I kind of forgot. I don't even know how to play that solo anymore, but I know how to play that part. What other? Oh, it's like or uh, that's the can't stop. That one's. And then there's the Under the Bridge, which is actually like a really hard chord to play. I don't know how to play that. Wait, what was I just playing? Dude. I don't even know the name of that song anymore. Then oh, it's Californication. Yeah. Dream of Californication. Okay, so I could play Californication. Oh, then Snow. Oh, dude, Snow is really hard to play. Oh, I should try to play. Oh, we could try to play speed at. We could try to play Snow at full speed. I know the chords for it. Did it. I haven't practiced that one in like a year, so that's why I'm really bad at it. If I practiced that one, I could get that alternate picking down. But I know I could play Snow and Californication, but I'd have to practice it. But I do know the chords. And then you just gotta play it like super fast, like and then so I know how to play Californication and like some of Snow, and then like Snow's like no, that's all I know how to play. And then is that all I know how to play by Red Hot Chili Peppers? I could have sworn I learned some more. That's breaking the law. And you could probably barely hear the guitar right now. We're not plugged in. Play Snow. Oh, I gotta play. Yeah, so it goes here, 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 and then here, 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 here. I just showed all the chords to play it. And then you just gotta play it fast. No, you just gotta play like really fast. Well, if you're so good at piano, you should be like a professional pianist, I guess. If you could actually, if that's true, that you should not pursue any other job other than being a professional pianist. If that is true, because if that's true, then you'd probably be better than like Mozart or Beethoven. So. That's that song is so fast. That alternate picking is like really, really fast. Here's another alternate picking song that's kind of fast. Oh, okay, right. But given that I never honed this talent, my level of playing is basic. In a basic way, well, yeah, you could play like, well, think it, so. There's only seven. Wait, A B C D G A B C D E F G. So there's only seven whole notes. So there's seven whole notes. So that means there's seven chords. So here's G, here's D, here's E, A, C, F, A sharp, B, and then D minor. So did I just? I think I just played every note. And that's those correspond to the whites on the piano. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah. So these the white part. The white frets are whole notes. Well, actually, up here they aren't all whole notes. They're like this. This is a sharp. This is a sharp. This is sharp. This is C. This is a sharp. That's F. Yeah. So these are the whole notes. So like these ones are like this is G A A sharp B C D D sharp. Wait, no. Wait, no. Sorry. So this is B C sharp D sharp E. So yeah, so the ones with the fret markers are the whole notes, and then in between is a half step. And then as Alice in Chains. Uh, yeah, usually I just play my guitar and my strings, and I'll just play whatever. I play a lot of Metallica mostly. I mean, I played some of that. Wait, do you know this one? This is gonna be hard to hear without the amp. Every breath you take. Oh yeah, every breath that you take. It's hard to hear without being plugged in. Yeah, the police. That's a police song. Wait, do you know this one? That's another one, Bites the Dust by Queen. and then another one bites the dust. And then I was learning some Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like I can actually the rhythm in that song is actually harder than the solo is not very hard for the Bohemian Rhapsody, but the rhythm is like dun, dun. Wait. I like to smoke marijuana. That was death. I like playing like some. I play some different genres. I played some Queen. Like I don't. I mean, like you're saying, like I mean, after you play for a while, you actually start just hearing it. Like sometimes I'll hear it, yeah, and you could just start playing it. I mean, some of that stuff I learned, and then I mean, when you learn some of those scales though, then it does make it easier. Because I could hear it, and then I'll say, hey, they're actually because in music there's a lot of common themes. Like they just use like a scale, like they'll do like a scale run or a certain pattern. So they do like a C pattern or kind of a D shape or like a minor, or a G. And then I don't like everybody at my school played piano and they all took like lessons and I never liked piano. But then like I listened to metal and then I got guitar's like the metal instrument because like everybody at my school played guitar and played piano because they took lessons, but nobody played. They played piano, but they never played guitar, and I was like, dude, I need to learn an instrument that none of them know. But I love metal, so that's why I was playing guitar. Like piano is not a metal instrument. I mean, you could play classical. I mean, I could play classical music on a guitar. Like, yeah, you got to play finger style, and then yeah, I didn't even know how to play that. I just figured that part out. Yeah, you got to develop your calluses. But even like a 2-year-old, like they teach those Chinese kids when they're like 2 to play piano. But like, I mean, yeah, guitar would be a little harder because it does hurt it does fuck up your fingers. I have calluses, like they're really hard. Like I touch hot stuff with my fingers and I don't feel it because they're just completely worn down. You have to build your calluses. But once you start playing, then you like never lose them. You gotta get the pick of destiny. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets. Dance like a marionette, swing to symphony. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets. Dance like a marionette. This. That's one of my favorite songs. What? Who's it by? Megadeth. Even have you ever heard Symphony of Destruction? It's like you take a mortal man. You take a mortal man. Put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads a roll. A roll. A roll. Oh, you don't like metal? Like, come on. Metal has lots of classical influence. I know a lot of people say like they're like I hear a lot of people say like metal like is like they're like, oh, that's like no talent music, but then they like pop stuff, and I'm like, dude, like there's nothing more no talent than like pop and rap. Like people that don't play instruments don't know that. They think like metal is just like it's like oh, they think it's just like this. But any genre, like jazz, even jazz, like if you play jazz, you're like a professional musician in like every sense of the word. Like a jazz musician would, or a classical guitar, a classical anything is like would be like an excellent musician, like a classical pianist, classical guitarist. But like, there's a lot of people that think like metal is just like this. But then they like pop or rap or something. It's because they don't play an instrument and they don't know. Dance pop. What is Queen? Is Queen like kind of pop? Oh, I can play some Beatles. Wait, can we play Beatles? Da, 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 da. I don't know how to play the. I know how to play that part too. That's Day Tripper. She's a day tripper. I don't even know what genre the Beatles is like. Uh, What genre would the Beatles be? The Beatles do have good songs, like we could play. That is Let It Be. It's like when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. I used to know some other Beatles songs, so all I know now is Day Tripper. I could play. We could play Day Tripper, some of it, and then some of Let It Be, and then Yesterday is like a different tuning, but like, then I used to be able to play Blackbird. I used to know some of Blackbird. Lol. Yeah, it's in a different tuning. This would be um that would be D standard, not E standard. So I'd have to change tuning, but it'd be I don't even I'm not even a Beatles fan. Just like I don't know. I don't really listen to the Beatles that much, but I used to like learn some of the music. Like I don't really listen to Queen, but I do know some Queen songs. Like I used to not be such a metal purist. Like I'd listen to other genres. I mean I used to listen to like a lot of Beatles and stuff. I mean the Beatles are really good, but wait, that's Mr. Crowley. That's a Ozzy Osbourne song. I'm just gonna turn. Yeah, I'm all guitared out. I always end up trashy Eurodance. I like some. I listened to some house music and I kind of liked it. I like some Skrillex. Some electronic music I like. I like some Skrillex, and I don't really listen to it, but when I do listen to it, sometimes it's kind of good. I listen to house music sometimes, like because Igor listened to that Ukrainian stuff. So I asked him. I was like, "Hey, what do you like?" And he'd tell me, and then I'd listen to it. And wait, no, he'd like the Polish stuff. Like he listened to this Polish house dude, and I'd listen to some house music. Yeah, I could recommend you some like soft metal songs if you don't like metal. I mean, there's so many different types of like metal. And do you like any Metallica? Like Metallica has some kind of like like Nothing Else Matters. It's like that's kind of like a really everybody knows Nothing Else Matters and stuff. Like that's kind of a weak Metallica song. No, I don't. You don't even know Nothing Else Matters. That's like their weakest song. That's about all. I don't even like it. Yeah, because it is weakest. Yeah. I just know how to play some of it. Oh, you should know. One sounds cool. Wait, where's my fucking pick, dude? I'm trying to play this finger style. Ah, dude, one sounds awesome. One. Oh, do you like Rammstein? Just kidding. You don't like metal. You won't like Rammstein if you don't like metal. It is Euro, but it's like German. But I used to listen to Rammstein a lot, but now I don't even like it as much. Dun, 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 dun. Rammstein. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, you've heard of like Du Hast though. It's like Du hast, Du hast mich, du, Du hast mich. Dun, 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 dun. Du hast mich ist dra. Oh, that song is also super. You don't even know these popular songs. Like, you don't even have to like the band to know some of these songs. Like Symphony of Destruction and Du Hast. Like, those songs are so popular. You know, like Enter Sandman. It's like do 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 do. Sorry, Enter Sandman is also. I don't want to make fun of you, but like some of these songs are like so popular, it doesn't even matter what genre. I know some pop songs, like there's some pop songs I know, like a stupid ass Ed Sheeran song or whatever. Is Ed Sheeran like the I'm in love with the shape of you or something like, or just the two of us? And I don't know. I don't listen to like the rap. Like I like old 90s rap and 2000s rap, but then like modern rap really is really bad. I can't listen to it. It just sounds like just I don't know. I I like electronic stuff sometimes. Like Skrill, I like kind of like some dubstep stuff. Zombies also likes that electronic music type stuff. He's always playing that type of. He's into the electronic stuff. Yeah, I don't even know the difference. It's like that bass boosted stuff, and it's like. Hardcore, harsh sounds. Some metal songs can be like beautiful, like solos. I don't really like. Yeah, I don't. I thought of that before. I was like, do I listen to any music that has like a woman singing? And then I was like, no, no song on my playlist has a woman singing. I was like, oh, I must not like the. I don't think I really like uh female vocals. Then I've thought about that. I'm not like sexist or anything, but I don't like female vocals. So yeah. Maybe we could talk about. Yeah, we can't choose what we like. Uh, Maybe you could be influenced. I didn't like metal until I gave it a chance, I guess. Like I used to only listen. I listened to rap and like I was really into rap, dude. Like for the majority of my life, I listened to rap and I memorized like me and my friends would like sing the fucking. We know every lyric to Eminem, like all his music. But then like one day I was like, no, I don't like. Let's try something different. And then like I listened to like Nirvana and some of the grunge music, and then I started. Then from there, then I was like, oh, let's try Metallica, and then I like Metallica. And then I was like, oh, let's try Rammstein. Rammstein's good. And then I listened to that, and then I was like, oh, Megadeth. Megadeth is good. Yeah, I guess I probably always liked it. I just never listened to it. Yeah, it's true. My friend has recommended me like, what was that? Oh, funk. My friend like really likes funk, and I listened to it, and I was like, it was unlistenable. I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? And then I tried playing metal, and he didn't like the metal, so it was kind of the same thing. It was like he was listening to funk, and I was like, dude, this is. Oh, I was like, dude, this is so. I can't listen to this. But there's sometimes a metal that I don't like. There's like death metal. There's some like weird death metal. Like some I like. Then there's like Mortician, and it's just really bad. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about music anymore. I'm all musiced out. I play guitar like all day. I actually do really enjoy it. Like I used to be like addicted to gaming, and now I don't even like playing guitar like cured my gaming addiction. Like I'd way rather just play guitar than play a video game nowadays. I've like that's another one of my things is I'm a gamer and everything. Like I used to be like a hardcore gamer and play like all the time. Yeah. Yeah, but guitar just totally like replaced it. Like now I never play games ever. It just like completely killed it. Maybe we could talk about fucking shows and stuff. Dude, like yeah, I watched the Twilight Zone when I was like a kid, and I loved it, and now I'm watching it, and I already watched most all the episodes, but I'm just rewatching it, and I love it too. I also watched South Park as like a 13-year-old. I remember like I like ooh, have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys? Trailer Park Boys is also another good fucking show. Trailer Park Boys, South Park, Twilight Zone. It's like a weird combination, but like they're all really good shows. South Park, dude, I love South Park. I've seen it like 5 times every episode. And then Bigger, Longer, Uncut. I've seen the South Park movie a bunch, and then I just watched Into the Panderverse, and that was actually really good. Oh, Tim and Eric show, awesome. I've seen that. Oh, you ever seen those Adult Swim shows like Robot Chicken? If you like South Park, you'll probably like Robot Chicken. Ooh, and Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead is also really good. If you Beavis and Butthead is like stupid. It's really funny. It's funny how dumb they are. South Park is awesome. Like, dude, I love South Park. South Park just has like the best humor out of like any show. Like they have the top tier best humor. I just watched this weird fucking show. I watched every episode. It was like Xavier Renegade Angel. If you look up Xavier Renegade Angel, it's like really weird. Oh, you sound like my friend Steve. We're just talking about this. I was like, he's he's watching South Park for the first time, and he said saying how he loves it and everything. And then like we were talking about like other shows, and I was like, yeah, I used to watch Family Guy a bunch, and but then it sucked, so I stopped watching it. And he's like, yeah, he's like he's like Family Guy does suck, and like South Park is like just is like is still getting like better even after 27 years. Like wow, almost 30 years of South Park. And it's still like really good. Xavier Renegade Angel. Yeah. I like how you type it. That's cool. So I know that you're actually gonna look up the right thing. Mm. Yeah, I watched American Dad. I liked American Dad. Family Guy. Family Guy used to be good. I liked Family Guy back in the day. South Park is the best out of any cartoon. Simpsons. I watch Simpsons, but like I like adult humor, so oh, I watched the Cleveland Show too. It's kind of similar. It's not as good as the other ones, but South Park does have like the best dark humor, like adult humor. Really fucking dark humor, like when Eric Cartman fed Scott Tenorman's parents to him. That was funny. No, you haven't seen that episode and season? I'm just telling you off the top of my head, but I think it's something 11. So it's either episode 11 or season 11. It's called Scott Tenorman Must Die. I know the episode name, but I'm just telling you off the top of my head, but I know it's called Scott Tenorman Must Die. I mean, I could look it up. I have it on my computer. I have every season. For some reason, I just like having it all locally. Like, I like just having it on my hard drives. Because, like, I have all the streaming sites, but, like, I only really do that for, like, new stuff. But, like, stuff that I know I'm gonna keep watching, I just have it on my hard drives. Oh, I thought it was one of the 11s. Shit. Season 5, episode 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know the episode name. Dude, like, I'll be going through South Park, and then I'm like, since I've watched every episode, like, I see the title and I already know what it's about, but then, like, some I'm like, oh, I want to watch that more than the other one. I already know what's gonna happen, but it's just like I love the fucking show so much. And then like Twilight Zone is cool because it's like a complete. I mean, like I've watched it before, but it's like a couple years ago, so it's almost like watching a new show. But I do know how some of the episodes are gonna play out. But like, dude, Twilight Zone is like timeless and fucking. I don't know how a show from 1959 is so damn good. Oh, do you gotta go? I should be going to bed. It's like 1 a.m. here. There are some tomorrow. Okay. See you later. I mean, like, I guess I might end the stream if you're gonna leave because like there's no one else here. But sometimes some people might come up later. See you, great chat. Yeah. I'm gonna get drunk next time. My next stream will be a drunk stream. See you later.